The decision is out of your hands, Libra, but we can take a peek into the future and see how it's likely to unfold. Hey Libra, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is a timeless reading for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever Libra falls in your chart. Cross-watchers also welcome. My intention for this reading is to help you come into better alignment with your highest good in this moment. Let's take a look at what's going on with Libra. The heart of your reading, we have Judgment in reverse. Okay, a decision was taken away from you. You didn't want to be the one to decide. It was placed in your hands and you said, someone else needs to make this decision because it feels too weighty. And there are very important outcomes depending on which way this decision is made. And so you decided to not make the decision, but rather to defer to someone else to make the decision. Let's see what's the challenge here. Seven of Cups in reverse. Not being clear about not being clear about why someone wants something. That could be you, that could be another person involved, and because you can't read their intentions or their emotional desire, you don't want to be the one to make the choice because you want them to make it based on what they're going to genuinely want. And you don't want to make a decision that's going to upset them or be unaligned with their heart's true desire. But there's something else that wants to come through here, and it's more about you. Not wanting to give into a vice. Not wanting to be selfish or appear selfish or self-serving. Not wanting to appear greedy. Like, you feel maybe like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you're the one to make this decision, it's going to upset some people, and people are going to see you as some bad thing, some connotation to, well, I didn't like the way you decided this, so that means that you're greedy, or that means that you're selfish. It feels like energetically the opportunity for you to be the one to make this decision has already passed. If that's not the case for you, this reading might be about whether or not to take that decision on and make it. But I think for most of you, I'm looking at a situation where you've already passed that decision off to someone else. So let's see how the reading develops. Your focus is on the King of Wands reversed. So this is either not wanting to appear selfish and greedy, or it could be about not being willing to stand in your power. And I think it could be both. The King of Wands in the upright is someone who knows what they want, acts on what they want and desire, primarily out of self-interest, but he's the king, so he's looking out for all of his subjects in the kingdom as well. If the kingdom fails, then he fails. But he trusts his gut, and he acts on what he feels to be true. Feelings more than passion. He's very a passionate decision maker. And you coming through as this King of Wands in reverse energy is a little bit like, I don't want to be seen as the decider because they could see me in the reversal energy. They could villainize me for being the one to have made the decision if they don't like the decision. That's a pretty fear-based reality, because it's giving the power away to someone else, in the sense that their opinion matters more than your certainty of what should or shouldn't happen. Let's see what led up to this in the recent past. An opportunity. I get the sense that this is the opportunity to make the choice. Someone handed you this, like, all right, Libra, we want you to be the one to decide something. And it was an opportunity. It was an Ace of Pentacles. It's something that could lead to a big, fruitful outcome for you. For a small percentage of you, Judgment in reverse is actually showing that you decided not to bring something back. Your decision was to say no, not to making the decision itself, but to whatever the decision was about. They said, this choice is yours, and you said, okay, I'll make the choice, and the decision is no. So this could be you, like, showing up in your King of Wands reversed energy, and you're feeling like the bad guy a little bit. The reason this is happening, in your crowning position, we have the Tower reversed. This is to lessen the blow or the severity of something that needed to crumble, something that needed to dissolve. Now, it could happen in a very disruptive way, in a way that's causing a lot of grief and challenges for people involved, or it could happen in a less disruptive way, in a more easy to contend with sort of a way. Easier for people to integrate into their life. It's still a big change, but if anyone's going to deal a blow softly, it's a Libra. Showing in the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is someone who is not stepping into a nurturing role. Someone is turning that nesting energy, that flow of resources that she has lined up for herself, is re-aimed toward herself. Like, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to look out for myself. I'm not going to put myself in the position to mother anyone else or anticipate the needs of anyone else. And I'm getting this as a very, like, stabilizing or bringing things into balance sort of energy, which tells me that if this is your energy, you could have been taking care of other people and you're deciding not to. Even if you're pushing the opportunity to make the decision off onto someone else, I think that's correct. Like, I think that the other person should be making the decision. Maybe they rely on you to make this decision, this sort of decision in their life. You're like, no, I'm not going to be the one to make that decision. This is your decision to make. Like, I'm not going to be your mom here. You're the one who has to be an adult and make the choice. So it could be manifesting in that sort of a way for you. show me surprise energy. We have the Sun in reverse. Okay. Someone is going to stumble upon an opportunity and not see it. Like they're literally like tripping over the chance to do something amazing, and they're not even seeing it. They're not taking the opportunity because they don't see it. I think you see it. And you're expecting them to, like, maybe you even placed this like sort of thing at their feet, and they're like, you're watching them go through life and not recognize that whatever it was that you set up for them was a great opportunity. They just kind of like walk right past it and ignore it because they don't see the potential there, or they don't think that it's anything. And that surprises you. You're like, wow, they didn't even pick up on that hint. They didn't even like understand the potential for greatness or the potential outcome that would be good. So they just walk right past it. They don't see it. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, they weren't curious about it. They weren't even looking. I think you're dealing with someone who goes through life in a way that they are not curious. Like, it feels like a lack of awareness. Someone is very much just like living life on autopilot. Like, it's strong NPC vibes, but I don't want to like project that out on your particular situation, because I know there's a lot of people who are going to be watching that, and it's not part of everyone's belief system, and it's not relevant for everyone. But it's like someone's just like checked out. Your hopes and fears, we have the Lovers in reverse. You don't want to be committed or entangled with a certain person here. There is... I'm stopping short of saying love, because I don't think that you feel like it goes that far, but there's goodwill there. There's compassion. You don't want to make a decision that's going to tie you to this person. And if you're already entangled with the person, you're hoping that you'll have an opportunity to break free. At the same time, it concerns you. It could get messy. There could be fallout. How does this all resolve? Hierophant. It resolves the way that it should. If there is a legal matter that we're talking about here, this is a good indication that it's going to be decided in your favor. I do feel a strong, like, if not legal, like maybe it's not a court matter. You could be requesting an order of protection and it's granted, or if there's some sort of, no, that's also legal, like a divorce proceeding, it goes the way that you want it to. Yeah, that it just harkens back to my just original instinct that there was a decision that was taken from you. Maybe there was something that you wanted to be able to decide, but it's like you weren't able to because of some legal hitch. Well, this bodes very well for you. I'm trying to discern a little bit more about, if this isn't a legal matter that you're going through, how it could be manifesting. it very well could indicate like a graduation or a marriage, some sort of commitment that lasts, like doing things by the book in the way that society expects you to do. I just don't see how that necessarily fits with how the rest of the story looks to me right now. But if that's fitting your situation the way that you're reading it, all right. Your advice card is the Three of Wands. You've done your part here. There's a waiting period where things, outside factors have to coalesce. Things need to fall in place. There's nothing more for you to do but wait to see what is presented to you. So the advice is to do just that. Don't try to intercede. Don't try to interject more information. If it's not being requested, I think it's better for you if you just wait. Wait for the next step to be presented to you. And then if it's requesting you to input more information or take another action, that's the time to do it. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave that there. I hope this reading helped. Take care, and I'll see you back next time.